Hello everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to RWBY Volume 6, Chapter 8, Dead End. Now, last episode we had both teams reunited, backstory on Maria, a little bit of Cinder stuff I think, and basically this episode looks like we're going to be finally going to the Atlas military base and being denied entry as they are not tall enough. But yeah, not much to talk about. I'm barely getting a chance to, it's a Wednesday at the minute, barely getting a chance to even react to this stuff now, so found 5 minutes, so I'm going to give it a watch. But yeah, let's get into it. Oh, need to hit that one. Bang, go.
This is how the war begins.
It's the same clip,
All
isn't
wings
it?
engaged. Interceptors 3 and 4. Take bogeys 2 o'clock, Angel 6.
Ram, do you see that?
I see it. Contact. Hostile net attack.
Shit.
Still your cockpits. Do not engage.
This is not a skirmish. This is not airspace confusion. This is not a terrorist action. This is it. The Union's making their play.
Alright. I mean, different. Looks cool. Some of it does. Got like those like really like chunky mechs as well as like the cool like full on Spartan mechs looking things like people. So I'll give it a watch. So that was just him falling to sleep, really. I don't think we've got full death flags for Crow. I think we're safe. Still not got much Adam. Or Watts. I don't know why Watts gets center stage. Maybe it's something to do with the Atlas thing. We've done all this. Alright. Just like analysing the intro. Yeah. I think we get this episode. I don't know if that was in, I don't think that I always thought that was on the train with Jean, but I think that's in the house. So let's go.
You didn't even hear us out.
Our orders are clear. The Mistral Atlas border is closed.
What the hell's up with their hats?
Have a good day. A good day.
If you don't want to believe that I'm friends with Ironwood...
General Ironwood.
Yeah, General Ironwood. Then fine. But look, we have Weiss Schnee with us, and we're trying to get her home safely.
Approach.
Oh. They're whoring you out. These guys must be supposed to be like something, aren't they?
Very well. You may speak with our commanding officer. We will fetch her at once.
What?
They were kind of
super weird. Yeah.
What's wrong?
Well, I may know this commanding officer. That's good, isn't it? If she's your friend, then maybe
Yeah,
she'd be more
that's not
willing
what
to
she
help
said.
us. I wouldn't exactly call us friends.
Yeah.
Acquaintances? Not quite.
colleagues?
Former. Enemies? That's the one.
What?
Oh, yes, I come through here about once every 10 years to get my eyes checked up in Atlas. You bring outside cashews on one flight, and suddenly you're placed on the additional screening list.
Oh, so that's where she's going.
You've got to be kidding me.
Was she coming to Argus
Now, let's not give up
to go to
hope
Atlas
yet.
to get her eyes sorted?
Maybe she's dead.
Introducing Special Operative, Caroline Cordovan!
Where's the little trumpets? Do do do. Oh, she's down there.
Which?
She-devil.
I see you've chosen larger contraband to smuggle this time.
Oh, Cordo. You know, they say time changes people, but I see you've still got that stick right out.
Hello, Miss Cordovan. My name is Ruby Rose, and I was wondering if you would hear us out about.
I've already heard what
This
your
woman looks like
other
she's been
little friends
dead
had to
for like
say.
10 years.
Miss Rose. What are you doing back here? I thought I told you to leave!
And I told you we wouldn't rest until you let us through.
Nice to see you again as well.
You civilians.
How did they get
are
past the
clearly
doorman?
incapable of comprehending the importance of our mission here in Argus. So allow me to say this slowly with smaller words. This base,
Fuck
the
off.
relay tower, the very safety of Argus are all gifts from the glorious kingdom of Atlas. And it is my duty to uphold them as
Some
only
red versus
I
blue shit
have the
going on
wit
there.
and tenacity for such a task.
Such wit! Such tenacity!
Or maybe Atlas just wanted to get you as far from the kingdom as possible.
You're just like the rest of these Argus ingrates. This city wouldn't even be here if it weren't for our Elysian ancestors. And what do we get in return? The entire world is ready to put a knife to our throats.
Please, we know your kingdom had nothing to do with the fall of Beacon. We were there. No one's happy about the Atlas borders or embargo, but I know General Ironwood is just worried. It's why we need to talk.
The general is no coward. Atlas is strong. If all the kingdoms plan to make us their enemy, then so be it. Atlas will prevail.
Atlas will prevail!
Do you guys seriously have to do that?
If Miss Schnee has truly come to her senses and wishes to return to her family, then of course the Atlas military will escort her home. But the kingdom will not be responsible for her friends of questionable character.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means we're done here.
Oh yeah?
Poor Blake.
Well, your face looks like a big dumb boot.
Show her, Nora.
Yeah. Dead end.
I don't... Weiss, I told you we wouldn't leave your side for a second. We'll find a way to Atlas. Together.
Oh, come on, Crow. Fucking stop moping, you dopey cunt.
Where are we going now?
Yeah, what's the plan?
Going for a drink.
The plan? The plan just got shut on our face 3 times over. I'm going for a drink.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, Ruby.
Uncle Crow, I really think we should try and come up with something together.
Yeah, you don't need it.
What's his problem? It's not your fault we can't go on.
If he's gonna be a jerk, then we'll just come up with something without him. I mean, we've got Ozpin with us. He usually knows what to do.
What is it?
Oh,
Done!
Everything we did was for nothing!
that was a pretty hefty
That's
fucking
not
punch.
true.
Really? Because it sure does sound like it.
Nora looks pissed.
If Salem can't be killed, then how are we supposed to win this?
Wow. Great plan, everyone.
Look, none of this is great, we know. But we're not the bad guys here.
Are we sure about that?
What?
He's in your head, isn't he?
Oh.
Did you already know about this?
He didn't know any of it!
How much longer can we even trust him?
John!
How do we even know it's really him? What if we've been talking to that liar this whole time?
John!
Did his eyes grey? Jean's eyes look like grey. Or like black. Fucking hell.
Is he gonna be okay?
I don't know.
Probably not.
I think it would be best if we had some time to ourselves.
Maybe we could all use some space.
Oh, poor Oscar. No, you can't run away, mate. You should call him Crow.
Come on, please.
Yeah.
Where are you?
You know, I came out here to avoid the yelling.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
The others went to get food for tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Why not go with them?
I don't know. I don't know anything. What do I tell Jean and his team when we don't even have a plan? The Crow's out drinking, Osmond hasn't come back, and even if he did, I don't know if I could trust him. And there's always Jin, but we only have one more question we can ask her. I feel like I'm letting everyone down.
You know, you don't give yourself enough credit.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're the leader. You're the one
Thanks.
who's worried about
That
everything.
wasn't a compliment.
What?
If I have to explain it to you, it'll just defeat the purpose. But if you're tired of not knowing anything, how about we discuss those eyes of yours?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I would be honored.
Sit back down, for Pete's sake. Let's start with what you do know. Tell me.
Silver-eyed people are supposed to be legendary warriors.
The
or
end.
something.
That's all she knows.
And at the Fall of Beacon, I turned a giant wyvern into stone.
Oh boy.
Look, if I already knew everything, I wouldn't be asking for help.
Yelling. It's not your fault. I had my father to teach me. And even he didn't have all the answers. But what he told me makes sense, given what I've seen.
Was he a huntsman too?
It wasn't really an official title back in his day. I only knew him as an old soldier and an excellent teacher. I never attended one of those fancy academies of yours, but I scored higher on the license exam than any other huntsman or huntress that day.
He must have been proud.
He would have scolded me for showing off. He'd never been able to find much information about our abilities. Just legends of warriors whose eyes shone like mirrors, reflecting the light of the world onto darkness. He found so little, in fact, that it made him cautious. How could such powerful bloodlines be so rare? Unless something was actively seeking to destroy them.
Salem.
I tried to keep my powers a secret, but as you know, it wasn't enough. I owe my life to my training and my semblance. At the end of the day, those are still your most powerful tools.
What is her semblance?
What is your semblance?
Oh, right. Boom, the ability to catch fruit.
Reflexes. A silly name I came up with. Hard to explain, but I can sense everything better than most and react to attacks almost before they happen. Combine that with my training and secret ability to turn Grim to stone, or blind them, or vaporize them. And that's how you become the Grim Reaper.
That's how you become OP as shit.
So, how do I laser beam monsters with my eyeballs?
First, you stop thinking like that. I want you to think of all the times you've triggered your powers.
How did you hit
What
her
do
from
those
that distance?
moments have in common?
Yeah,
I
you were.
was
you know,
scared and stressed. Is it emotional? Like unlocking a semblance?
It's emotional, but more focused than that. Think. What is it you wanted?
I wanted to protect my friends.
Precisely. It is the desire to preserve life which fuels the light inside you. And make no mistake, it is light. Preservation is an extension of creation, or at the very least, an enemy of destruction. The creatures of Grimm were made by the god of darkness, but your light comes from his brother.
Yeah, that's what the whole
How do you know
the
that?
brother of light did the whole pew
I always knew how to use the light,
Patronus
but
thing.
never why it only worked on the Grimm. Then Jin showed us her vision. Were you paying attention?
Yeah. Oh, it's like I've seen the episode before. Yeah, there we are.
The god of light. His eyes. Okay, where do we start?
Well, not here. The light will only work in the presence of Grimm. Meaning
Red Light
the
Rose
only
in the background, isn't
practice
it?
you'll get will be a trial by fire. But what you can do
Gonna
is
kill a little
focus on
butterfly.
creating a state of mind that you can tap into when you need it. Don't think about your light as a means of destroying evil, but as a way to protect the people of Remnant.
But that can't be right.
Hmm?
You said the light only reacts to Grimm, but I used it during our battle at Haven. It reacted to Cinder.
Interesting. Perhaps there was something that you just weren't seeing?
Ruby!
Oh, hey, guys.
What's going on?
It's Oscar. He's missing.
He done run away. Because you were mean to him. You were a big meanie. That's quite nice. I like that concept art. Alright, wow. Quite the episode. Dead end indeed. Nubuk Guard 1. Oh, they're both the same guy. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, definitely interesting. So we get a little bit about the Silver Eyes. I mean, it's not really much that we didn't know, but it's nice to have it cleared up. You know, it's a nice moment for them to sit down and for Ruby to know it. You know, because it's like she hasn't really asked the question. I wonder if they're going to do more sort of training later on, or if this is what we're going to get, you know. But it's nice to see Maria being this kind of mentor to her, as opposed to Crow, you know, because it's something that he can't teach her, you know, because he doesn't really know that much about it. Yeah, I feel like Jean's thing is a little bit out of character. I don't know. It doesn't feel like... I feel like he would definitely be pissed off, you know, and him punching the wall, I think, tick, you know. I can imagine him having a lot of mixed emotions and frustration, you know, but I think even he... I don't think he would jump to, you know, calling Oscar out on it, you know, even though he says, like, did he know, is Ozpin still in there, you know, is he lying to us, whatever. It's like, that feels like a little bit ham-fisted to me. Whereas in reality, I feel like maybe he would hold on to that, and maybe that would be to sneaking suspicion or just like paranoia, maybe. But I don't think he would like pin Oscar up against the wall and scream in his face. You know, I feel like that's a little bit convoluted. But like, I definitely understand his anger, you know. And if Ozpin was there, and Ozpin was in there, in the same way that Crow, you know, full on just punched Ozpin in the face, I could definitely see Jean reacting the same way. But it's like when you know it's when they've told you that Ozpin's not there, it's like you would think he wouldn't do that. I don't know. Hopefully, he pays for that a little bit down the line, or you know, there's some moment. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like the reveal to them was a little bit handled a little bit wrong. But I like the fact that, you know, the inevitability of everything, you know, them not being able to go to Atlas so easily, you know, them just rocking up and going, let's go. It's, you know, it's not going to work. you know, them sticking with Weiss. Because realistic, they might be able to be like, send Weiss, you know. It's like if you had no other option, it's like you send Weiss on her own. But it's like they're not going to do that, you know, because they wouldn't let her go on her own. But yeah, a lot of tensions rising. And if basically there's going to have to be some point where I feel like, because as everyone else kind of realises that the futility of, you know, they can't beat Salem, why are they trying? You know, that's kind of what Ren and that are asking, you know. It's like, what's the point then? What are we doing? What's the plan? It's like RWBY, as the leader, is the only person who is still trying. And like, there's going to be a moment where she inspires everyone to be like, let's go, you know, and I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, it was a good episode again. 16 minutes, not a ton, you know. It feels like an in-between episode, but that's the point, you know. It's dead end. It's like we're stopped in our tracks, so now they're gonna have to try and push through with great force. I don't know if we get an episode next week, or if next week is, if we're on the break now. I mean, we'll soon find out. But yeah, if you have enjoyed my reaction to this, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Stay up to date. I know I haven't been uploading these super regularly, but I'm recording them all. It's just I don't get around to uploading them and stuff. But you know, they will all be done. So do subscribe so you're notified of when they're released. Otherwise, I've been Eproth, and I'll see you in the next video.